I'm gonna buy as much as I can. Whoops. I did that wrong. You know, I'm gonna buy that amount. Please also, you will never haul. I had forgotten. First of all of them is wearing, thank you. And Nathan is wearing a parka. Which is good. He's not... He slept in the cold. Your bedroom is 6 degrees. Okay. I'm going to have to build another heater and put it here. And I'm going to have to reinstall your heater in this corner. It's 5 degrees in here because it's minus 16 outside. Oh my goodness. A new quest is available. Antigonos Metokis, a demolitionist, is calling from nearby. He has deserted the army of the Broken Empire and is being hunted by a loyalty squad. He wishes to join you at New Canada. He knows the location of 2 silent neuroformers. If we accept, we will become the enemy of the Broken Empire, and 1 loyalty trooper will attempt to attack us. We have 5 days to think about it. I'm not sure we want to do it, but I also I kind of want to. Like, it's 1 new person, yes. We will need to build them a bedroom, yes. They're probably not good at much, but are a loyal soldier, yes. We'll become the enemy of one of the few people who will actually like us. They don't like us at the moment, the Shattered Empire. But maybe one day. Ravenously hungry. I can't help you. You only you can eat. Only you can sort that out. How we do? Look at this. We've harvested all of this. It's frozen because it's outside. And it's freezing. It's minus 2 degrees in here. Even with a heater attempting to make it hotter than that. Wow. I'm going to reinstall this heater down here. It's 6 degrees in here. So they're cold. They're cold and they're not going to enjoy it, but we're making parkas. One day Lynx will finish work on this light leather parka. We also have a load of blue fur from the Muffalos. Major break risk on Gitter. Why is that? Tired and ravenously hungry. Yeah, again. That's on you. That's not on me. Wooden tailor bench. How much work is left on this? 78. But she'll work through it. And she'll get it done. Please build a copy of this wall here. It's minus 8 degrees in here. I don't think we really need our coolers running. Oh, Sugar's building the bridge. Is it it's not affecting the watermill generator, which is fantastic. So we can have a nice bridge here that takes us from one half of the colony to the other, and it stops people having to slog through the water. She put the fire out. She's just building these last bits. How are you doing on construction? You've leveled up construction again. You're level 10 now, so you're definitely our prime constructor. Trade caravan is leaving. Thank you for your business. We're getting this area set up. It'll be nice to have this as a dedicated room. So uninstall these urns. We don't want them. deconstruct these walls. The build to make pants is complete. At the wooden tailor bench. No, up here. Okay. I'm going to set up a new set of builds. I'm going to suspend them all immediately. This is in preparation for later down the line. Make a toque. What does a jacket do? View jacket. A tough jacket to stop scrapes and bruises and to keep one warm in chilly weather. Okay. Decent cold insulation. Whereas the duster, make a duster. View the duster. A long duster coat for blocking the sun and the grit of the outdoors. So the duster is better at heat insulation and the jacket is better at cold insulation. So we probably don't need the duster, honestly. I'm going to suspend all of these. Parka, pants, button-down shirt. Parka, pants, button-down shirt. Jacket, suspend. So the plan is, I want them to do until we have a certain amount of all of these items. The Parka, let's say do until we have 10, right? But in details, I want you to not use synth thread. Or that's probably it really. I want you to pause when satisfied and unpause when we're at 5. And I want good quality to legendary quality. And I want them above 30%. And I'm going to do that for everything. So what that means is if we have in our stockpile clothes that are less than 30%, they won't count towards our total limit because they'll be considered ratty apparel, I think, or tattered apparel, and people get a mood debuff. We can then assign them a dress code, which means if your clothes are worse than 30%, take them off and swap them out for good ones. So we should always have some good ones stored away, and then the rubbish ones we should be able to sell off to someone. Allow any ingredients, don't allow synth thread, pause when satisfied, unpause there. 40%, good quality. Hopefully that makes sense. It's a late-ish game thing, I think, to make sure there's a certain level of quality amongst your people's clothes. For now, I'm going to set this up, and we'll also, as our tailor gets better, she should make less and less rubbish clothes. It'll be good to legendary quality. Oh, and you can allow a certain crafting skill. So if you want to make some high quality gear for your colonists, you can say only the crafter with, say, a minimum of skill 10 can make them. Which I like as a feature. Because then if you just, let's say you want to sell a whole bunch of dusters, which is something we might do. We might make a bunch of dusters. We might make them out of something like Devil Strand because it sells really well and you can grow it. It's like a mushroom that has fibres in it that make good clothes. We can make a bunch of Devil Strand clothes, sell them to people, but it doesn't matter what quality they are. The main value comes from the Devil Strand. So what you do is you have anyone make those, but then for the stuff that your colonists are going to wear, you get the highest quality guy to do it. And the RimWorld banger's back, which means all is well with the world. Speed 3. How are we all doing? They're all sleeping, except Gitter. Are you a night owl? You're not. You're just awake right now. Doing some research. Right, you'll research at top priority, which is fantastic. And when you're not researching, you'll smith and tailor and craft, which is also fantastic. What else did we want to do? We wanted to build a table. Just a wooden one. Oh, yep. There. Our horse lost his guard skill because he didn't have any maintenance training to keep it up. Ali handles animals. She's also on a food bench. Ali, I want you to, when you're not on a food bench, I want you to make sure our animals keep on top of their training, please. We're going to build a heater there. We've got a heater here. It's 3 degrees inside. Wow. It's not winter yet. Here we go, they're building this. Sugar, you don't haul, do you? Can you bury that woman? An anarchist rebel from Quavo is passing by. His name is Mike Anarchist Mudget. Okay. What does that mean? Are you gonna flip out and try and kill us? Well, I'll have words if you do that. How long is this forced weather going to be here? We accepted on the 1st of September. It's the 13th, so we're 13 days in. 5 more days. These are historical. Active. I don't think we're going to accept that deserter quest. But I'm going to leave it open because I don't want to tell them no. Hey, Lynx. Make one parker here and then stop. I want to make sure everyone's wearing a parker. I think Ali needs one. Oh no, he's got one, a Muffalo Wood parker. Then we probably need toques. Ali's on the food bench. There we go. Now that we've got 3 heaters going, it's getting around 21 degrees inside. Oh, and we've researched batteries. That's fantastic. I'm going to put some batteries in here. Just at the back. Run a power conduit up here. A transport pod has crashed. A medieval minstrel named Gibson is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If she survives the impact, she will be badly wounded. Gibson is not affiliated with any faction. You can rescue her and hope she joins freely, or you can capture her for recruitment or slavery purposes. Let's pause. Gibson, how are you looking? You cannot do any skilled labour, construction, mining, cooking, planting, crafting. You also cannot hawk. You are a misogynist. You're a woman and you're a misogynist, okay? You're a misandrist. Oh, you hate everyone. Here's the plan. We're going to rescue Gibson. Yeah, because you're worth absolutely nothing. We're going to rescue her. Oh, there's no unreachable... There's no reachable unreserved non-prisoner beds in a safe temperature. This is not a safe temperature. Here's what we're going to do. Temporarily, furniture, sleeping spot, on the ground here, medical. Ali, rescue Gibson. We're going to heal him up and then send him on his way. Probably. He might just go, oh, I've joined. In which case, that's a shame. We don't really want you. because you hate every gender and you can't do any skilled work. You're going to die in 5 hours. Is anyone tending to you? Sugar, could you... There you go. First of all, strip Gibsons of their clothes, then tend to them when you wake up. No, actually, strip Gibson now, followed by tending to Gibson now. Followed by hauling all of their clothes away. It's a little rude, I know. But it's free clothes that don't belong to a dead person. Gibson, how are you doing? You're going to live. You have hypothermia, but that's because you crashed outside. So, kind of understandable. Now, they haven't deconstructed this. Sally up to, you changed your parka, you're consuming a meal, sugar, feeding a simple meal, replacing a broken component, you're making a parka, you're making a parka. Okay. Next, research. I want us to go into is it microelectronics? Where do we get the advanced research bench? Oh yeah, that's the multi-analyzer. Oh, it is microelectronics. I want us to go straight into microelectronics. Sounds ridiculous, but the more advanced research bench early will benefit us greatly. We've got chairs and tables. We might need more recreation. What's wrong with Gitta? Her mood's looking a little low. Hideous environment. Well, alright then. Please put a lamp in here. Also, could somebody at some point deconstruct all of these freaking torches? Solar flare, everything's turned off. Excellent. That's what we were hoping for. Thankfully, it's minus 11 degrees outside, so it's no bother to us. Clearly, you can't do anything. You're going to cut some stone blocks. Could you clean around here, please? If people are considering this a hideous environment, I'd very much like it cleaned up. There we go. That is satisfying. Pull up the overlay. This room, slightly impressive. Very spacious. It's ugly. Why? Slightly dirty. Ugly room. Why is it an ugly room? Oh, dirt. Unfinished parka. Yeah. Okay. So then we'll want to build an actual proper workshop at some point. Also, is there any wildlife we could hunt? Sorry, a couple of does, a couple of bucks, and some elk. Please hunt all of them because we need as much food as we possibly can have. We've got 32 meals. Sorry, but loads of meat. Like a ludicrous amount of meat. And we want to put a new stockpile zone in here. We'll extend down there. Could you please be the same zone? There we go. Now, what do you want? You don't want foods, or fresh or rotten. You don't want corpses. You want everything else. That's normal priority. That's also normal priority. For now, I think that's okay. Why is this forbidden? Please build this door. Because this is technically outside right now. So what they'll do, they'll pop that door on. I'm going to get rid of these plans because it's technically already a wall. Oop, and these ones. They'll deconstruct these And then we'll have a massive storage area. This area also no longer accepts... Well, let me think about this. It accepts medicine and drugs out of the manufactured resources. No chem fuel or advanced components or regular components, but put the wart and the nutriamine in there. We don't want any raw resources. We don't want weapons or apparel or building. Yeah, that's what we want. That will just be food. Allegro's eating a meal. Okay. What are you up to, Nathan? You're hoarding steel. Lynx, you're hunting an elk. Gitter, you're researching the bench thing. You have serious hypothermia. Why? It's -7 in here. Of course it is. All of the heaters turned off. I hope the solar flare goes away soon and this woman wakes up. Please, solar flare ends. Rice plant died because of the cold. Yeah, our rice plants in here are dying. The rice we've harvested, perfectly fine. The solar flare is ending. It's going to heat up in here. Gibson is going to no longer have hypothermia, I hope. The hypothermia is still going up. Extreme. The temperature, however, is also going up. Just barely. I maybe shouldn't have taken all of her clothes. Whoops. Alright, what are people up to? Ali, what are you doing? You're meditating. Okay. We will also need to make you a throne room somewhere. Down here maybe. Somewhere for you to go specifically and meditate. What's Sugar doing? Relaxing socially. Homer Simpson, smiling politely. Nathan, what are you doing? Playing chess. Lynx, hunting an elk. Gitter, you're sleeping. Awesome. I think somebody botched one of these batteries. I hate that. I think I just heard someone punch something, maybe to death. I'm not sure. Minor break risk on Lynx. You're hungry? Well, you're going to eat. That's fine. You're in darkness. Yeah. Someone eventually will make a standing lamp. Oh, elk revenge. Panic. Where? Let me just think about more lamps. Please put a standing lamp here. And please put one here. And you're going to put one here. Right. Where's the elk revenge? Okay, jump to location. It's you. Ali. Over here, fight them. Please kill it. Sugar. Over here. These elks do not want to die. Right, you're down. Fire that elk. Excellent shots. Both of you. Unrecruit. Hunt that elk. Lynx, you're fine. Hunt that elk. Sugar, unrecruit. On your way. So they'll finish off these elks. Executed. There's one over here who will die at some point in 4 hours. Perfect. Nathan's cooking. Who constructs? Why does no one build? I've got you growing at maximum priority. You can probably put growing down to 2. Sugar constructs. What are you? You're constructing the batteries right now. That is fine. Who has a major break risk? Lynx. Understandably, you're a little hurt. Intense pain. Yeah. Please, when you're done here, go and lie down. Gibson is no longer incapable. Oh, Gibson joined. Oh, great. Oh, fantastic. Gibson is thankful that you rescued her. She has decided that she would rather stay than leave and is joining your colony. Oh, joy. Gibson, you are awful at everything. You can't... Oh, I was just going to have you haul. You were just going to carry things. But you can't. I'd forgotten. Please fight fires. Be a patient. Don't doctor anyone ever. Rest in your bed. Do basic stuff. Warden. That's good. And handle. And if we ever find you a gun, you can hunt. And you can art. And for the moment, don't ever research. And for the moment, please just clean. Just clean at a fairly high priority. You're going to be our cleaner. Addy, how are you doing? You're a little hurt. I wasn't super concerned about that fight between all of the elk because one of our people has the psychic power. So in an emergency, they could convince the other person to stand back up and maybe continue fighting or maybe just run away when the whole thing was said and done. Who mines? Who in our colony does the mining? Not many people. Nathan will do it. Nathan, top priority for a little while is mining more steel. Because we need it for power conduits, I think. Or maybe we don't. We built the power conduits. There you go, Gibson's cleaning. Fantastic. Gibson doesn't have a bed. Okay. Please build this area. Please build a copy of this bed. Please put it just in here for now and deconstruct all of this rubbish that's in her room. And you know what, deconstruct all of this as well. Do we have much wood? There's loads of it. Loads and loads of wood. I think, temporarily as well, someone should haul at a maximum priority. Oh joy, winter has begun. So now, it's going to get colder, and colder, and colder, and colder. That will be great. It's a stable 8 degrees in here. Oh my goodness. Gibson needs warm clothes. What are you wearing right now? What is this? Light leather parka. When you're done with that, never make any more and make toques. People need toques. Major break risk on Lynx. Why would that be? Intense pain and darkness, and you're feeding a simple meal to Ali. Because Ali is hurt. Nope, Ali got up. Do you know why it's so cold in here? Because you're leaving the door open. Ali, haul the steel. I know you're not. I know you're sore. We can't be having that kind of stuff going on. We also need a hospital. You can probably pick that up if you want. Gibson, why are you cleaning here? Zones? Home zone? I suppose it's all considered the home zone. And you know what? This is also considered the home zone. Clean this area. People walk through here a lot. Thank you. So we're getting ready to build a room for Gibson. We'll need to build a hospital. Are these rooms, it will not be warm either. I hadn't considered that. 26 degrees outside. Are you cold, Gibson? You're chilly. Not freezing. It's not hypothermia. Even in minus 26. That's because you've got the parka on, so we're not in too bad of a way. A bedroom for Gibson and a hospital are a must, I think. And a heated hospital at that. We're going to put the hospital here. I've decided. Because this is going to be a wall. Like so. There you go. This is going to be the hospital. With one door there and one door there. And if we wanted to, we could bring it down here a little bit. There's this animal-tree. I don't really want to get rid of it, but maybe it would be a little pocket in the hospital with a tree in it. Who knows? But for now, this is our plan. And orders? Plan. This will be a path as well. Do we have any bricks? I don't believe we do. Dumping stockpile. I'm going to issue orders to haul, specifically haul, all of this rubbish. All of these stones into the dumping stockpile, and then one day someone will turn them into bricks. It's mostly granite and slate. I think I'll use the granite as walls and the slate as flooring. A good shot, you got the buck. Nathan's cooking. We're still at 32 meals. The rice is growing. We could maybe do the second stove, actually. I don't know how useful it would be, but I like to think that with two stoves, sorry for the oil, with two stoves, people could hop in and double up on the cooking workload. One person butchers, and you can butcher a lot of meat out of one or two animals. Do a bit of butchering. Somebody else does the cooking. Two other people do the cooking. Gibson's still sleeping here. That's because we haven't built her room yet. Ali, what are you doing? You're hunting. That's right. Sugar, playing horseshoes. Nathan, relaxing socially. Guitar, researching. Right. What else do you do, Guitar? You do the tailoring and the crafting. I'm going to keep you on researching for now, because it's high priority. I'm also going to put down more structure orders. I know it might seem a little premature, but this is where our workshop is going to go. So we'll put the orders down. The horseshoes definitely have to be reinstalled. Probably here. And you know, honestly, build a copy of the chess table. And build a couple of chairs. There we go. And everything's made out of wood, but one day we'll transition to making things out of granite. Our defensive walls, I get the feeling a wall here that forces them to walk through the marsh might be useful. Just an extended wall like that. They don't like walking through marsh. It's 30% walk speed, slows them down rightly. But it maybe gives us an opportunity to kill them on the way there. Maybe a wall here as well, something like that. And along here, if we could wall this section and force them through this marsh, that might be incredibly useful. It means a bit of management over here. thick granite walls to convince them they don't want to come through this way. But I think it's doable.